Oras na lang, 2024 na. This is your host, Zain Manuel, President and CEO of OBN Network and resident voice announcer. And before we leave this year, let us rewind all the most memorable moments of this fan-made community. This is Rewind 23. In this year, 3 networks have successfully changed the path of the fan-made community and inspired many others to share their passion. Panverse TV, owned by Geometric Tomato and part of his Sandoval Media Group, among the group's other channels. This station became one of the home of the very successful shows this year, Ma Jagars and Saksi sa Telebisyon. TVH Network, owned by PHTV recordist Yeo, also home to many of the fan-made community's original shows such as TRO, May Tulugan Kasaba si Geometric, among others that are also broadcasted on its sister channels Cool FM and Galamao Channel. And lastly, FBS Network, owned by Gabriel Ansaldo, one of the most popular fan-made networks. The network gained a cult following. The network was unfortunately affected by the infamous Triad Group shutdown, and Ansaldo himself bid farewell on maintaining FBS. However, his last contribution, the network's brand new look and station ID, has soon become iconic in the community, proving that this network have forever changed the creativity and passion of fan-maders. I present to you the 2023 FBS Station ID.
Tayo'y mayroong pagkakaiba. Sa tingin pa lang ay makikita na iba't ibang kagustuhan, ngunit isang pagtutunguhan. Kapay at pagmamahal ang hanap mo, pagbibigay ng halaga sa'yo. Nais mong ipakilala kung sino ka lang talaga.
venturing into original programming this year as it aired Ma Jagars with the launch of Cool TV, a TV version of Cool FM, back in May. Its first original programming was the MSA show, which soon rebranded into Kuha Balls. The host, MSA, was under a lot of heat due to the show's very inappropriate theme and was suspended. It was replaced by Talk with MSA. The host was quickly kicked from TVH due to a sheer amount of controversies. Along with the MSA show, The Bus Carl Show was another original programming of TVH, but with the same reason as MSA. The host itself, Oski, was kicked and thus the show became short-lived. Among other original shows of TVH this year were Lamau SMP, a Minecraft survival series, TRO, which dealt with the current issues in the community, and lastly, Stories with Geometric, with the host being the Panverse TV owner, Geometric Tomato. The show eventually evolved into May Tulugan kasama si Geometric and is one of the longest-running show of TVH to date. One of the also recent programs of TVH was Hangout with Nanon, hosted by Nanon, and is also similar with Geometric's show. So far, TVH have become the haven of the fan-made community's original programming, and the network also has a fair share of special events. Hosted by Foden from OJR Productions on July 29, 2023, the virtual Aliwan Fiesta took place and aired on TVH, and the first real-time special event milestone made in the fan-made community. Another real-time special event, the boxing fight of Terabi vs. Chito, took place on November 5, 2023 and was broadcasted by several networks. Don't go away, as Rewind 23 will be back shortly after these few messages. On May 6, 2023, an unexpected news report from Balitang A to Z as Russell Palaganas, an associate of Jor A, was featured in the news program's Good Vibes segment, showing his fan-made A to Z Dagupan news program anchored by himself. Many fan-maders were surprised and congratulated him, and a stepping stone for young ones like him in the Philippine TV media industry. Speaking of Philippine TV, many formerly lost media were found this year, thanks to the community itself, like the Philippine Television Archives, Jacob Shelter, and Undust Fixation, along with the networks too for supporting this community as a whole. The Philippine television itself underwent a lot of changes this year, from world-class Filipino series, an iconic channel brand shutting down, the quote-unquote noontime show feuds, and the death of several iconic personalities as it celebrated its 70th anniversary with ABS-CBN. I present to you the 70th anniversary tribute of ABS-CBN, made by Ate Shai.
Ito ay simula pa lang ng kasaysayan ng ABS-CBN. Marami pa ang darating na pagbabago, kasabay sa pagbabago ng buhay ng Pilipino. Ang ABS-CBN ay naging salamin ng buhay ng Pilipino. Marami pang magagandang kwento ang mabubuo. Patuloy nating susubaybayan ang tadhana ng Pilipino.
On February 13, 2023, the KBC Fan-Made Prime Awards 2023 took place, with the audience voting the following one for the Best Variety Show, Panverse TV's Ma Jagars, Noontime Saya; Best Game Show, FPS Kapinoy Deal or No Deal; for Best Drama Series, Panverse TV's Terraria The Beginning, Starry Night; for Best Teleserie, TVH's Hotel de Luna, Best Newscast, FPS News Frontier and Panverse TV's News Point, Best Artist, Nico Davidson, Mayumi Meja, Lance Pascon, Best Show Host, Winnie Revillame, Gabriel Ansaldo, Best Show Producer, Geometric Tomato, Best Talk Show Host, Geometric Tomato, Dream Car Karaoke, Best News Anchor, Geometric Tomato, Dream Car Karaoke, Gabriel Ansaldo, Best Anime Syndication, Toshin Anime Channel, and lastly, the Best Television Network, FBS. Now, probably the most influential shows that forever changed the path of the fan-made community's creativity, Ma Jagars and Saksi sa Telebisyon. Ma Jagars launched on January 13, 2023, and its original hosts were Jepitot, Now Jairo, AVX, Rico Arakashi, Gabriel Ansaldo, Geometric Tomato, Asphere, Red Techie, and Subliminal Submarine. Original hosted by a Discord stage, it opened its Roblox studios on February 10. The show was inspired by Everybody Happy and It Ulaga, the theme song mainly inspired by the latter. The show has several segments, such as Pace to Pace, One for All for One, and Saksi sa Telebisyon. In that same month, it was temporarily replaced by Saksi sa Telebisyon, a news and talk show hosted by Geometric Tomato, originally a segment of the show. The show also became popular, though it ended after Ma Jagars came back on April 28. It was announced that Season 1 will end on May 19, 2023, and Season 2 was originally scheduled to start on June 16. However, due to unforeseen circumstances, the show was cancelled by Rico and was initially gonna be replaced by Subo Squad, but due to the audience's awful reception of the upcoming show, that was also cancelled, which led to the Try It group shutdown. In August, Rico tried again on making a Jagars-based variety show named Surpresa Ya under Smile Flower Entertainment, but with his recent controversies, he was exposed and the show was cancelled. This was the month when Geometric and Subliminal Submarine's Scotch Tape Productions took over the rights of Ma Jagars and started developing its Season 2. Meanwhile, the remaining Saksi sa Telebisyon Season 1 was broadcasted on July 2023 and Season 2 started on August 12. However, with the sudden death of Mike Enriquez, whom the show's inspiration, it aired its final episode on September 1-2, 2023. A two-part episode dedicated on Mike Enriquez was made, and it was decided that Saksi sa Telebisyon will be replaced by Testigo, which was said to be launched early this 2024 out of respect for Mike Enriquez. Meanwhile, on December 23, 2023, after 7 months, Ma Jagars officially made its comeback. Rewind 23 will be right back. Before we end this rewind, let us mention the epic and awesome GSCA TV, owned by Subliminal Submarine. The network is known for its satiric depiction of several fan-made networks. This year is the best year for the network, with the launch of the new Ma Jagars Philippines along with its brand new look. To celebrate Christmas, it also released its star-studded station ID. This is certainly the best network of all time. A lot of milestones in the fan-made community were made this year. A lot of ups, a lot of downs. But certainly, we never gave up and continued making our passion. May you all have a very prosperous new year, and this is Zion Andrew Manuel. You just watched Rewind 23. See you!
Huwag ka nang mawala, huwag ka nang mawala ngayon. tunay na mundo